Hey guys, welcome back to Krystalklearideas. Today I wanted to do something a little different and get a chance to do a face-to-face with you guys for a little bit. First, I want to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for your wonderful encouraging comments. And if this is your first time watching, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you can be a part of the Krystalklearideas family. Don't forget to hit the bell so you can be a part of the notification squad. That way you won't miss another upload from me. Today, you guys, I wanted to do a cook with me video. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you guys and share with you my personal recipe for made from scratch pancakes. So what I did is I went online, I found a basic pancake recipe, and it took me about 2 weeks to tweak it and make it my own. And today I'm going to get an opportunity to share that with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, you guys, so let's begin with the ingredients. You'll need 1 egg. And so you'll see me put the 1 egg here. And I have my whisk next to me. So I will be whisking away. Now, when I created this recipe, my purpose in creating this recipe was to be able to have something that I can eat on the go, where I can just make a batch of these pancakes, put them in the refrigerator, pop one in the microwave on the way out, and then eat them without syrup. So it is somewhat sweet, so you want to keep that in mind. Here I'm adding the butter, and this is melted butter, 4 tablespoons. And so I am whisking the egg and the butter together. And then I'm going to add my milk. Now, we actually utilize lactose-free milk. You could use almond milk. I've tried it with almond milk as well, and it turns out really, really good. You'll need 1 1/4 cup of milk. And so you'll see me adding that at this time, and then I'll whisk that together. I really like to keep my wet and dry ingredients separate. It's easier for me to have my wet ingredients mixed up first and then go ahead and add my dry ingredients a little bit later. And so you'll get an opportunity to see me do that as well. I do want to apologize for the movement of the camera. I used my filming station to film this, and so you may see it get a little shaky. Also, I do clean as I go. I just find that easier to clean as I go. And so you'll see me with the paper towel wiping things up. So also you see here agave syrup, 1 tablespoon of agave syrup. And then also I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. Now I have the Aunt Jemima's rich syrup. And so I just used what I had. But if you prefer maple syrup, any type of pancake syrup works really, really good. But I use what I have. And I usually do that. And it turns out great. So you'll see that here. And I just love getting an opportunity to tweak and create my own recipes. I don't get a chance to do it quite often, and sometimes I'm very reluctant to share. But if you guys try this recipe, go ahead and snatch it, do an I tried it video, tag me. I would love to see you guys recreate this. I do want to let you know that it is a tad bit sweet due to the fact that I wanted some pancakes that I could create without syrup or any other topping so that I can grab and go if necessary. Now you'll see me adding the pure vanilla extract. It's supposed to be 1 tablespoon, but as you see, I grabbed a teaspoon. This recipe really serves about well, it depends on how many pancakes you can eat, but you can get about 6 to 8 pancakes from this recipe. So if you make them medium size, you'll have about 6 to 8 pancakes after you complete the whole recipe. And then, of course, if you make them a little smaller, you might get about 12. Now, you see me here with the ground cinnamon. I love ground cinnamon in my pancakes. So that's 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon that you could use there. And of course, when I make my cinnamon pancakes, I put a little bit more ground cinnamon in the recipe. Then you'll actually see me use 3 tablespoons of sugar and 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Now, with that being the case, you guys, you can actually substitute if you use natural sweeteners. If you prefer honey instead of sugar, you can substitute that as well. And then, of course, some people use maybe some stevia or some Splenda. I have not tried it with those, but it's definitely worth a shot. So here I am mixing. I will tell you one tip though. If you don't like your pancakes really, really dark, you may want to nix the cinnamon because it does come out dark. And that's just because of the brown sugar and the cinnamon. The pigmentation of those 2 ingredients makes your pancakes a little bit darker. And some individuals don't like dark pancakes. They like them to look really, really light, like IHOP pancakes. But I prefer taste over how it looks. Here I'm adding the flour, which is my last ingredient that I'll be adding. 1 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, or 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour. And what I like to do with the flour is I like to really sift it in, but I didn't feel like getting my sifter out. So I just went ahead and added it a little bit at a time, mixed it up. And then of course you can add a little bit more or less depending on the thickness and consistency that you like your pancake